Hey there, tech enthusiasts and curious minds. Have you ever wondered how a little company from Taiwan transformed into a global powerhouse in the tech world? Or how a brand that started with motherboards became synonymous with gaming and innovation? Buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride through the history of Asus, and trust me, it's more thrilling than your average tech documentary. So grab your snacks and let's dive into the case, the brilliance, and the occasional absurdity that is Asus. First things first, let's set the stage. Picture this. The year is 1989 and Taiwan is buzzing with the energy of the tech boom. A trio of engineers, T.H. Tung, Ted Su, and Wayne Sheo, decide that they're tired of working for the man. They want to create something that will change the world, or at least the way we think about computers. So they gather their courage, pool their savings, and voila, Asus is born. But wait, what does Asus even mean? Is it a mystical creature? A secret society? Nope, it's actually derived from the mythical winged horse, Pegasus. Because why not start your tech empire with a nod to Greek mythology, right? Now here's a question for you. What do you think was Asus's first product? A high-tech laptop? A gaming console? Nope, it was a motherboard. Yes, a motherboard. They kicked off their journey by creating motherboards for Intel processors, and they did it with such flair that they quickly gained a reputation for quality and innovation. Imagine the excitement in the office when they realized they could actually make something that would power the very computers people were using. Talk about a geek dream come true. Fast forward to the mid-90s, and Asus is already making waves. They're not just a small fish in the pond anymore. They're the big shark. With their innovative designs and relentless pursuit of quality, they became one of the top motherboard manufacturers in the world. But they didn't stop there. Oh no, they had bigger dreams. They wanted to take over the entire tech universe. And so, they ventured into the world of graphics cards, laptops, and even servers. It was like watching a toddler discover the wonders of the universe. Each new product was a new toy, and they couldn't get enough. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer audacity of their marketing strategies. In the late 90s, Asus decided to host some outrageous events to showcase their products. They didn't just want to sell, they wanted to create a spectacle. Picture this, a massive gaming tournament where players from around the globe gathered to compete for glory. Asus wasn't just selling hardware, they were selling an experience. They understood that to connect with their audience, they needed to go beyond the product. They needed to create a community. And boy, did they succeed. But here's a fun fact. While they were busy building their empire, they also had some epic fails along the way. Like that time they tried to launch a smartphone. Remember the Asus Zenfone? Yeah, that was a thing. They thought they could ride the smartphone wave, but let's be real. It wasn't exactly an iPhone killer. It was more like a cute little puppy trying to take on a lion. Adorable, but ultimately outmatched. But hey, you've got to respect the hustle, right? Now let's talk about the year 2006. This was a pivotal moment for Asus. They decided to enter the gaming market with their Republic of Gamers, ROG, brand. And let me tell you, this was like opening Pandora's box of gaming awesomeness. They released a series of gaming laptops and desktops that were so powerful they could probably run NASA's mission control. Gamers everywhere rejoiced. Asus had officially entered the arena, and they weren't holding back. They brought RGB lighting, customizable settings, and hardware that made even the most hardcore gamers drool. They turned gaming into a lifestyle, and boy, did they capitalize on it. But wait, let's pause for a moment. Have you ever wondered how Asus manages to stay ahead of the competition? What's their secret sauce? Well, it's simple. Innovation and a dash of madness. They're not afraid to take risks. They're the kind of company that sees a challenge and thinks, let's throw some crazy ideas at the wall and see what sticks. And that's how we got the Transformer book, a laptop that could transform into a tablet. It was like the Swiss Army knife of tech, versatile, functional, and just plain cool. Now let's fast forward to the 2010s. Asus is riding high, but they're not content to rest on their laurels. Oh no, they're about to unleash their most ambitious project yet, the Asus ZenBook. This sleek, ultra-thin laptop was designed to take on the likes of Apple's MacBook Air. And you know what? They did it with style. The ZenBook was so thin and light that you could probably use it as a frisbee. But don't let its looks fool you. It packed a serious punch in terms of performance. Asus was officially in the premium laptop game, and they were ready to rumble. But here's a little twist in the tale. While they were busy conquering the laptop market, they also decided to dip their toes into the world of smartphones again. Enter the Asus ROG phone, a device designed specifically for gamers. This phone was so powerful that it could probably power a small country. With its insane graphics and lightning-fast processing speed, it became a must-have for any serious gamer. It was like they took everything that made their gaming laptops great and crammed it into a phone. Genius, right? Now let's not forget about the wild world of gaming peripherals. Asus didn't just stop at hardware. They decided to take over the gaming accessory market too. They released a line of gaming mice, keyboards, and monitors that were designed to give gamers the edge they needed to dominate their opponents. They understood that in the world of gaming, every millisecond counts, and they were determined to make sure their fans had the best gear possible. It was like they were building an entire ecosystem around gaming, and everyone wanted in. But here's a question for you. What do you think is the craziest thing Asus has ever done? Well, let me tell you about their wild foray into the world of virtual reality. They released the Asus ROG VR headset, and let's just say it was a game changer. It was like stepping into a whole new universe where the only limit was your imagination. They didn't just want to sell you a headset, they wanted to sell you an experience that would blow your mind. And they did it with flair, humor, and a touch of madness. Asus has always understood that technology is not just about the hardware. It's about the experience. They've created a community of gamers, tech enthusiasts, and innovators who are passionate about pushing the boundaries of what's possible. They've built a brand that's not just about products, but about a lifestyle. And that's what sets them apart from the competition. So where are they now? Asus continues to innovate, pushing the limits of technology while keeping their sense of humor intact. They're not just a tech company, they're a force to be reckoned with. Whether it's laptops, gaming gear, or cutting-edge technology, Asus is always at the forefront, ready to take on the world. Now let's circle back to those questions I asked at the beginning. Did you guess the significance of the name Asus? Did you know about their wild marketing stunts? And what about their epic fails? Asus is a company that's not afraid to take risks, learn from their mistakes, and keep pushing forward. They've built a legacy that's not just about products, but about passion, innovation, and a little bit of madness. So the next time you power up your Asus device, remember the journey it took to get there. From humble beginnings to global domination, Asus is a testament to what can happen when you mix ambition with a sprinkle of craziness. And who knows what the future holds? One thing's for sure, Asus will keep surprising us, and we'll be here for the ride.